Hey everyone, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I know it's a late upload, but it's finally here. So today I have outdoors deep clean with me. Now let me tell you off the back, it did not went how I expected, and I actually need your help and suggestions. As well, I'm going to share a product that kind of surprised me almost at the end of the video. As you can see here, we're going to start with the trash cans. Now, they weren't that bad. They did have some buildup because of like the rain or like the grass. So it just needed some cleaning and kind of like refresh them so flies will not get, too comfortable on staying and having those little worms or whatever. I learned my lesson, okay? I'm gonna just leave it like that. But you guys know how Denzel is obsessed with cleaning. He likes to surprise daddy. He likes to feel like he's a big boy. And as long as I'm watching him and, just enjoying the process as a family, as kind of like just enjoying cleaning together. I mean, who really says that? Denzel likes to see what he can do in a way where like because he's doing it he's seeing the change, like for us is befores and afters, but he really be like amazed, like, mom, look, it's coming off, and mom, look. And it just like it's really a wonderful moment to experience with your kids when they just want to learn. And sometimes us as an adult, we kind of just like, come on, let's just get it done out the way. But when you just like slow down in life a little bit, enjoy the moments, you just appreciate it a lot more. And we end up like finishing like literally when the sunset was almost out. Even Zion was taking pictures of us and we didn't even notice, which you will see. And because like we had to go to work, and that's what I did for day one. What do you think of the pictures, fam? It is the cutest thing. Now, okay, so I kept like cleaning the driveway as I was like getting things almost done, just kind of like figuring it out how like not to leave a lot of stuff in like water or like stuff like that. But then I was like, it's gonna be fine. I mean, it rains and that's why it has what it has or whatever. I just wanted to kind of take some smells off, if you know what I mean. And that's why, just soap, does the job. You don't really need much. Even with the water hose just by itself, it does the job as well. You don't need a pressure washer, but it's quicker with the pressure washer. Now it took longer because like Denzel, but I was like, yeah, I'm excited for the next day so I can clean this driveway because it's like really ugly compared to my neighbors, and you can just like tell. And I'm like, what am I doing so wrong, you know? But the question will come, just wait on it. So the kids and I had a blast, blasting this thing away, right, at the end of the driveway. And I was like, that's kind of rude of me, like, you know? So I'm like, let me sweep it up. I could hardly sweep it, girl. And at the end, I was like, I give up. I'll let it dry and I'll sweep it the next day. And I end up putting the trash cans back, and we headed to work for a couple of hours. If you guys have not watched that blog, I suggest you do. I'm an Uber driver now, Uber Eats. So I don't know, you might get an order from me. Just kidding. But yeah, we went for a couple of hours, which it was a great time. We make some money. Then couple of days pass, which is the weekend, and then we end up tackling the garage. Now, when I tell you, I was like, okay, I have to do this like at least once a month. But I got rid of a lot of stuff the kids no longer use, and stuff that I was just building myself on there. I got rid of those big boxes with some sand. And it's just like I needed Preston's help because he needed to go to the attic, and then those boxes of sand, I could not carry it, girl. So we needed someone that has some muscle, you know. And he got it done for me, and he ended up sweeping the garage for me. Now I wanted to pressure wash this garage, you guys, but I'm scared. I'm scared because you guys know I don't own this house, and therefore I am scared to damage it, not knowing, because I don't know how people really clean the garage when it comes to stains in the garage. Now, if I was the owner, I would take the risk of doing the pressure washing, but then I'm like, I can't do that because there's a lot of cracks in the garage. As like if water goes in there, I can build some mold over time, if you know what I mean. So I was expecting for me to just have this like whole transformation of the garage, right? But I'm like, no, I can't risk that. I cannot risk that, and I don't want the owners to get mad, or you know, it's just like it's a lot on the line, you know. So it's like, how do people do it without not putting like a lot of water in it, if you know what I mean? Like that's one of my first questions that I have for you guys, because the garage was okay after you sweep, even though the other day that I tried to finish it, like the whole a whole storm was coming, and next you know, the garage is dirt, like has a lot of dirt again. So you know, it's kind of like a thing in Oklahoma. Okay, like you try to keep it as clean as possible in the garage, but sometimes the wind takes over. Okay, and that was my case. But the garage, I mean, it looks way better than before. It's less clutter, it's more organized. I can fit the car, and it's good to go. Okay, now and the next day, I believe this is a Saturday. On Sunday, I went to Lowe's because I was like, okay, there has to be a product to clean, you know, the driveway, the outdoors, like the windows and stuff like that, you know. And there was, but it was for like easy or mild for stains, but I didn't see it as like it was gonna work, if you know what I mean. So I don't know what to use. I don't know what to use in the driveway, and it looks nasty because of the red dirt that not only is red dirt, but it stains. And with the sun, even worse. And I know that type of dirt stains because the kids have been playing with that dirt, especially when it was the pool days. And you guys, like, I could not take those stains off from the clothes. So yeah, like that's my question. Like, what do you guys recommend for me to clean this garage? And what product should I use for the driveway that you know and guarantee that is going to work for what I have? You're going to see here in a little bit how nasty it looks, okay? And when I try to put some soap, like wherever the concrete soak up the soap, it was okay and clean, but it wouldn't spread. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. And you guys, that day I was tired, okay? Saturday I was tired, but I'm like, let me just get this done. Like, I had to get this done. I told him I was gonna do a garage video, so here it is.
Don't know what we have to do, but someone's gotta change. You got issues that makes you a fuss, but someone's gotta change. If we never ever met before, if I never opened up my door, yeah, 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 yeah. If we never ever got to start, if I never opened up my heart, yeah, 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 yeah. You're about to lose me, just like that, just like that. You're about to lose me. Forever's never gone so fast.
So, do you guys remember when I deep cleaned the kids' room and I kind of put away all the stuffed animals? So, I told the girls you had to split it or like do something, but you're not gonna get them all in there because they end up on the floor, y'all, okay? So, we came to an agreement that they chose half and half. So, half of that is in Zoe's room, half of that's in Zoe and Hazel's room, but they get to share it. At least I don't have to see the entire stuffed animal collection on the floor, and that was the goal. But then I didn't want to also get rid of them completely because they really do love them. So here is the aftermath after sweeping it. I wish it was more deep clean, but I think that's great. Later that day, I ended up getting some new products, which it was from Everspring, like cleaning cloths, sponge, some Airwick. I got a lot of stuff actually because I was just wanted to try like new smells. You guys know I love the glass cleaner, just like the basics. I end up trying this Everspring daily shower, which is great. It works great for the price. I'm like, whoa, these are my favorite sponges, you guys, because like they work and they last a long time. Now I love the scent of this Smartly because like it smells so good. And I had to try this new Scrub Daddy too. So enjoy the little haul. I told you guys I was gonna take you shopping with me to do this, but since we were, in the store, we just got the stuff we needed because we were already there, and I'm like, we had to get it done. Me working kind of changed some stuff a little bit, but this took me a week to finish because of every day doing a little by little, every other day or just whenever I could. And whenever I decided to finish the video, I couldn't because it ended up raining like crazy, which it was just a surprise, honestly. I was like, oh, the weather got better, no sun. We can get this done. Next thing you know, the rain just starts hitting me. And I'm like, girl, I'm not trying to die holding this thing and just be electrocuted. So I was like, I gotta put it away and just finish the next day, which I did. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Like, that red dirt was actually not only in the walls or the vent right there, but on the floor. But it was easier to take off because the sun does not hit it. Now, the driveway, girl, is a different story, okay? So we end up covering that hole where it has the red like dirt with the sand that we had on those big boxes, and it's doing okay for now. But it's kind of like, every time there's a storm or some type of I don't know, like rain, like just something that blows the air, all that dirt comes in the windows and the driveway and everywhere you can think of. And it's literally inside the windows as inside the house. Like, it's kind of like annoying, to be honest. But I was like, yay, like this transformation is just what I was expecting or looking forward to. And then the driveway just kind of got me like, oh man, like, here we go.
Strangers again. I thought we'd never fall. Could have tried much harder. Now all we have are scars. You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars. And look at us now. Could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. And look at us now. This is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again, again, again. Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. Strangers again. Now that we parted, I better get started. It's time to get my head up again. You said that you had to. I'll try to forget you. Just didn't think we'd end up this way, like strangers again. Strangers again. Like strangers again. Oh, I know things will never be the same. Like strangers again. Like strangers again.
Have in mind that every time I wanted to finish this video is like before I went to work or after I went to work, which I am having a blast, you guys. I'm having a blast on delivering food for people. It's almost like serving people, like I even leave them comments. It's like, have a wonderful day, enjoy your meal, or like, my pleasure. Like, just, it feels nice to get out of the house, serve people that way. And it's just like, sometimes they tip, sometimes they don't. But it's like, I enjoy the process with the kids and just kind of like seeing houses, get motivation, like one day we're going to have a house like that. We're going to own it or whatever. Like, oh, and like which house was the best one today. Just kind of like, getting the kids busy in a way. And honestly, for 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the afternoon, it's not much. And yet I make a good amount of money and actually pays more than what YouTube pays me. I know, shocking. So as long as I get to help with the bills with Preston or just like stuff that comes up, It's not really bills. It's more like stuff that comes up with the school. All I can say is that I'm just truly blessed, and just there's always a way with God. So here it started off good, and then it just didn't work. I was so upset, you guys. I was like, should I have gotten that product? But I'm like, it was $25. I'm like, what if it didn't work? I would have been pissed off, you know? So I was like, I took a pause and I cleaned this chair for Zoe that my sister gave me. She wasn't sure if her cat peed on it or not. So I was like, I'm gonna pressure wash it, sis. Don't worry about it. And it came out looking brand new, and it was just very satisfying to see.
Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. We're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes. Can't get enough. I can't get enough. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us.
So I end up taking off like the handprints of the kids when they use like acrylic paint or whatever, and they came off really easily and stuff, but not the dirt. Now I can use the pressure washer where it's like really really thin, but then the driveway gets damaged, as like you see a lot of pieces of the concrete come off, because it's like it becomes sharp, when it's like really not spread, like the handle, like I don't know how to explain it. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. And then I was looking at it and I was like, oh my goodness, this looks awful. How is it gonna look when it dries? Now you're gonna see how it looks after it dries, but even like the tire stuff was coming off. Like this is where I sprayed some soap, and you can see where the soap was sitting at, but it didn't do anything. Like it didn't spread. And I'm like, I'm not gonna put the entire soap on the driveway for it to look good. So I really really hope you recommend me a product, even from Amazon, Lowe's, whatever it is, Home Depot, because I keep looking on it online, and most likely a lot of them do work for like oils or like just like buildup and stuff like that. But I don't know, am I the one tripping, or because everybody's driveways looks white and this is how mine looks. So now this is the product that impressed me, okay? Now it claims that cleans crayons and just stuff that your kids will do. That's just a fact. Now you guys know I'm obsessed with my magic eraser cleaners, and they do the job every time when it comes to door or stuff like that, like walls. But this one with one swipe was gone, so you will have to work and build your way with the magic eraser. But I ended up using the entire thing with the rag, and it came off so easy. And I went with the magic eraser to get rid of all those hard stains, and I was impressed. Now for the wall, I don't like it for the wall. It's okay, but it has this weird reaction where with this type of paint, the flat paint, it just soaks it up and it just stains even more. So I feel like if I was to clean the stains first with my solution instead of with the magic eraser or this product, and then go over with that product, it will be amazing. So what a transformation. Now Zion here, I'm so sorry. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you and catch you on my next one. Zion, do you mind? I'm on set. All right, bye guys.